Yeah, but he was somewhere over there
Oh,
doing.
he walks outside in the hallway. He stays with the earplugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, that's why it was taking so long.
Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. Court is in session and cause number 23CCCR 2050. The case is styled State of Texas versus Bradley William Marriott. Mr. Marriott, is that your full name? Mr. Marriott, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Marriott, do you swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Ms. Marriott, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Marriott?
Good, how about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Ms. Marriott, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Jennifer DeLodge. Attorney DeLodge, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Ms. DeLodge, do you waive a record in Mr. Marriott's case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Marriott, I have before me a document that is titled information sheet. This information sheet was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information sheet, it alleges that you, Bradley William Marriott, on or about August 27th of 2023, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class B misdemeanor offense of theft. Mr. Marriott, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes.
And to this charge, Mr. Marriott, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? That's good. Now, Mr. Marriott, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. This document is also labeled as State's Exhibit number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of the same document, there's a set of initials on a line that's titled no contest or no contendere. Did you place your initials on this document? On page 3 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that's titled defendant. Is that your signature?
Yes.
And on the next document that's titled the trial court certification to defendant's right of appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this document, there's one box that's checked. The box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Marriott, I also have a document that is titled misdemeanor, that's titled discovery certification. This document is on paper. That's the document that you and your attorney signed previously. Do you recognize this document? And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant? Now, before you sign and initial these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you? And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Mr. Marriott, are you a citizen of the United States?
State off for stage 1.
Any
No
objections?
objections?
No objections. State's exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Ms. Delage, you've advised and counseled Mr. Marriott. Is there any evidence that he's currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Lodge, your attorney, Mr. Marriott, your attorney, Mr. Lodge, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
Has she provided fully effective and competent legal representation?
Absolutely.
Mr. Marriott, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
The agreement is for a plea of guilty or no contest. The state has offered 100 days time served. Court is tax retired in this case.
Mr. Marriott, the state is offering that you serve 100 days in Jefferson County Jail. You will not have to serve any more time in Jefferson County Jail on this case because you've already served 100 days in Jefferson County Jail. Therefore, you'll be given credit for the time that you've already served. The court costs in this case will be taxed and retired. It simply means that you will not be required to pay court costs because the time that you spent in jail has already paid it off. Therefore, the court costs will be taxed and retired. Mr. Marriott, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just? And do you accept the state's offer? Mr. Marriott, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Now, Mr. Marriott, if you do not have anything else holding you in jail, you'll be getting out of jail today. Mr. Marriott, this will conclude your case. You're going to stand in front of our court coordinator. You're going to follow the directions of the bailiff. Once you finish following her directions, you're free to follow the bailiff and you have a blessed day.
Me too.
And Mr. Hubel, you're free to go.
Thank you.
Thanks for having, and have a blessed day. And Ms. Delage, you're free to go as well. You have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hope y'all have a great day.
All right, and this will conclude the calling of the court's docket in County Court at Law number 2 on February 29th of 2024.
Thank you.